Ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Lee has joined us. Yes, finally.
The thing is those beads.
Have you seen the blue one?
The beads.
The Avatar one?
No, flashlight is.
avatar?
It looks like a flashlight, right?
Right.
And you stick the thing inside it, right? The one, that
thing.
one. I have that.
Stick
I have
the
these little
thing?
beads that you turn on.
You stick your balls in it.
I know you stick your. I know, but there's these beads on mine that you put in and it vibrates. It's 3 beads and it goes on the side. If you open that up, you can put beads inside. But the beads
Really?
only last 5 minutes, right? And I take 10 minutes to do it.
Oh, so the last 5 minutes you're just holding your breath?
No, I know. I have a whole system in the side. I have all these batteries. I microwave oil for 5 seconds.
And you get it warm.
You can't do it too hot. I did it once and it scalded my thighs.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but it burns. But yeah, you put the oil in it.
Right.
Yeah, and then you put the beads in it. It vibrates. It's so good. It feels so good.
Never heard of this.
It's like making love to an android, and then which is my fantasy.
Does it really take you 10 minutes to come?
Yeah, because
Now, when you have regular sex, does it take you 10 minutes?
No.
It takes you longer?
Can I say something? Can I say something to you?
Sure.
I'm being very specific on my porn. The thing is that I need the interview. You okay? You know the interview?
The interview where the girl sits down. Where you're from?
Where you from?
Phoenix?
I'm from Ohio. You know what I
Right.
mean? You know how much porn have you done? Not that much. This is my second time or first. And I
Right.
need to sense a little fear in her voice, right? And then check it out. You know the first time when they do it, the first timers, when the penis goes in the vagina, I have to look at their eyes. In the eyes, they have to question their decision.
That's how you get excited?
Yeah. You know how like when the penis goes in, they have to go, Mom.
Do you associate that with any past sexual experiences where you see the look in the girl's eye? She's like, what the fuck is Bobby Lee doing inside me?
But the thing is that, and girls, they like my bubbly personality. I'm like a dreamweaver, you know what I mean? And, you know what I mean?
You're fun.
I'm a cute, you know what I mean? I tickle, you know what I mean?
Right.
I giggle.
You're fun to be around.
Yeah, I giggle.
You bring a party.
Yeah. Yeah, well, the other day when I was in New York, I tried to masturbate, to porn on the internet. I couldn't finish.
Right.
So then, after about an hour, I finished half hard. And you always feel like a failure because it's like my orgasm was like 50%, you know what I mean? And I just sat there with my hand, with this marshmallow in my hand, you know what I mean? Just sitting there naked, sweating, going, I failed at that. You know what I mean? I couldn't even finish that off.
Wow.
I do feel you.
Yeah, Spider-Man at the last hotel we were at, and it must have hit the lamp because it started smoking.
What are you talking about?
Where I do Spider-Man in a hotel, where I throw.
Brian, people are listening.
Well, we've talked about Spider-Man
Okay,
before.
no one listens every. I don't know what the fuck you're saying.
Yeah.
When I
guarantee
masturbate,
you, all these other people.
When I
that are
masturbate in
listening-
hotels,
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck this. I'm in this hotel,
Right.
And I just throw the sperm at the wall like Spider-Man.
All right.
Or I throw it across the room.
And it still
stuff like
connects to your wrist?
that. No, it doesn't
And you
connect.
can
to my
swing
wrist.
through the room?
No, but
Oh.
no. But I just.
Why?
call it
That's
Spider-Man.
so disrespectful.
Yeah, he doesn't give a
Because
fuck.
some poor Mexican lady has to clean. That's so. I'm so mad.
It's
That's
clear.
so rude.
It's clear.
It
They
is
don't
rude.
clean
Yeah, but it dries and then flakes, and you don't know what it is.
Pretty obvious, dude.
But they think it's either mucus or you know what I mean.
Or a load.
Or a load. Yeah.
They're
I
probably
can't even
assuming
see
it's a
where
load.
it goes. And once I hit a picture frame, and I was like, oh, I better clean that
So
off.
disrespectful. Yeah.
News
yeah.
radio, the last couple seasons was super easy. News radio, we were working 3 days a week. It was so easy. Yeah, and we would get a script, and then we'd fuck around with it for a couple of days, and then
Mad
we
TV
would
was
put
a
it up on
sweatshop.
Friday.
A
Really?
sweatshop. No,
It was the weirdest sketch show ever.
not only that, it's like no one. There was no ID. Like people could just walk in. You know what I mean? We're a TV
What do you
show.
mean?
I just had people walk and go, hey, in my hallway or my dressing rooms.
Right.
Hey man, what's up? I go, who are you? Oh, I'm just watching the show. How are you back here?
How'd they get back there?
I don't know. There was
No security.
I don't know.
What
I've never
lot
met
did
one
you guys
security.
film at? You never met a security?
I never met a security guard.
No
though.
security.
No, it was on Highland and Santa Monica. You know that
Yeah,
one?
it did sort of seem like
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
factory.
Yeah, it was
seemed
weird.
weird.
Yeah,
it
it was
didn't seem like a regular show.
Yeah. And then we would have big stars sometimes. Like Jackie Chan did it once. Like, what are you doing here? You're legitimate. You know what I mean? You're an international superstar.
It went on forever too.
Yeah, and I behaved like a fucking asshole toward the end. I pooped in Lauren Dombrowski's office floor.
On her floor.
Yeah, because I
Why
was
on
so
her
mad
floor?
at her. It was as a joke, and there were two actors writing in there.
Right.
Ike and Nicole Parker were writing, and I go, stick this Tums in your asshole. just for a
Tums?
joke. Tums.
Okay.
So I stuck it in my butthole, and then my butthole started foaming, and then they both started laughing like really loud, and then I shot the Tums out of my butthole, and then a piece of poop came up after that, right? And it was a huge laugh, and then poor Lauren, walks in and she sees a Tums that's foaming and a piece of poop on the floor, and I had to clean it up. So stuff like that, you know what I mean?
Why was it so bad?
But what was bad is because there's no real boss, right? And also what happened was Fox didn't own it. The Warner Brothers did, right? And so Warner Brothers didn't care about it, right? Fox didn't care about it.
Right.
And no one watched it. And I don't know how it stayed on. But every year they would go, yeah, you're going to come back. I go, really? Another time I got in trouble, they sued me. One of the actors tried to sue me.
Really?
It was her first day of work, right? She finally gets on a sketch show, right? 5 a.m, she shows up, and we had rehearsals in the actors' rehearsal hall. And she's sitting on the couch. I had no idea who she was. She was eating yogurt, okay? So I was so early, I'm delirious. I had like 30 minutes of sleep. I walked up to her, I grabbed the back of her head, and I farted in her mouth while she was eating yogurt, right? She starts crying. Joe, she started crying, right? So then Ron Peterson, who Ron Peterson is, right?
She's very pretty. This girl
Ron
that you
Peterson.
farted in her mouth.
Yeah.
You're a confident man. What made you so confident to fart in this pretty girl's face?
I would fart in her mouth.
So then Ron Peterson physically attacked me, Mike McDonald on the show, put her...
While you farted on her?
But no, after that, because she started crying. Right?
So you farted
In her mouth.
in her mouth.
With yogurt.
Okay.
She was
so
eating
she's
yogurt.
eating, you come by, you fart in her mouth. Like,
Yeah.
when you grabbed it, did your butt touch her face?
No, I had my jeans on.
Right,
Yeah,
but your
But you know
jeans
how
touch
it's
your face?
powerful that you can go through 2 layers of underwear
Yeah,
and jeans?
you
That's what
felt
it
the
was.
strong one.
Yeah, like, like that, you know what I mean?
A lot of push
It doesn't
behind
go, it doesn't go,
Right.
it goes,
Did
like
your
that.
jeans come in contact with her skin?
Yes.
Really?
With her lips.
Oh my God.
Right, it was right in her mouth.
Oh my
She started
God,
crying, and then check it out. And Mike McDonald puts him in a headlock.
Puts Peterson in the head.
Yeah,
Is
because
he punching you?
Because he's physically attacking me.
Oh my
People do
God.
that to me all the time. They just want to physically assault me. I'm just one of those guys. And then, so then 2 days later, my manager, Abby,
Right.
You know what I mean? We had to sit there in front of like the Mad TV lawyers, and there was an awkward moment where like they have it on tape. They go, explain to me what happened, right? So I go, I showed up at work. They're like, yeah. And I'm like, I see this girl, I don't know her. Like, yeah, she's eating yogurt, and she opened her mouth. Anyway, I farted in her face, in her mouth. And then there was a 15-second awkward pause. You know what I mean? Where people are like writing things down. You know what I mean? And then one guy just says, "Why?" Right? And I go, I don't know. You know what I mean? And you know where we're from. We're from
The store. Dudes are always whipping their dicks out.
Yeah,
I have so many pictures of you naked, dude.
Yeah.
I have pictures of you tucked, standing in the middle of the...
assaulted there. I've been raped there. All kinds of things have happened growing up in the
I have a
comedy club.
series of pictures of you with your pants down at the Comedy Store from over the years. Where most of them, he has his dick tucked in between his legs, and his legs pinched together, and your shirt is off.
Probably on a Sunday too. Who cares,
Yeah,
right?
it's probably a Tuesday. Shit.
Yeah. But and then you show up at a corporate workplace, you know what I mean, like a network show, and you bring that into there, and they're like, no,
Yeah, no.
can't do that. I've seen like 9, 10 comics penises over the last week. You know what I mean? Like Chris D'Elia's, Paulie's. I've seen Paulie Short's penis. I'm not even lying. 832 times over a lifetime. You know what I mean? And it's just I didn't ask. But people don't
Tell
know.
that to Al Madrigal.
Why was Madrigal's penis big?
No.
No, it's pretty large too, I guess.
No, I don't think it is.
It's not?
Impossible.
That Al Madrigal has a big dick?
Yeah, it's impossible.
Really?
I don't
come?
think so. Because
Why
he's
is that?
A, Hispanic.
What are you talking about? Hispanics don't have little dicks.
They have
don't?
huge
How
monster
many
dicks.
Mexicans are you blowing?
No, Mexican. They're not blowing any Mexican.
What are you talking about?
They have big penises.
They don't have
They're not
small
the
ones.
But they're not the big penis people. They're not like black people.
they're
But,
like half
but it
between
wouldn't.
black
But
and
neither
white.
are like Irish. Well, Irish people are supposed to be small penises.
No, they
No,
have
but what-
thick penises.
No, the only,
Irish curse,
To
they call
me,
it.
the only difference between a Mexican guy and an Asian guy, except for culturally, but physically, I'm talking about, is the eyes.
What?
Yeah, the eyes. If you take a Mexican guy, you get him really high.
Right.
He's fucking from Okinawa.
When you look at the history of the human race has been around for, however many hundreds and hundreds of thousands of years, that they've been so concentrated in this area that it's been, Asians breeding with Asians.
Yeah, yeah.
Almost exclusively.
But
for a long time.
listen, that's the reason why I've only dated one Asian guy, a girl in my whole life.
You said guy and
I said
slipped
girl,
up.
Patty.
I heard you say guy first.
Girl, guy.
Okay,
Yeah, okay.
Girl.
Some
Patty,
girl, Patty.
one
Yeah, she was
girl.
a Power Ranger.
Whoa.
She in the space one. When they went to space. Okay. Yes, hot, right?
Ooh, she hot?
Yeah, she was beautiful, right? So when I was in the bed with her, right? You know how it's dark and your
Right.
eyes get adjusted to the light a little
Right.
bit, the darkness, right?
saw yourself.
No, I didn't see yourself. I saw the guy from Heroes. I saw the lady from Grey's Anatomy. I saw my Uncle Han. I saw Kim Jong Il. You know what I mean? I saw everybody.